Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, thanks so much for clicking on another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Erin, and this is my channel where I talk about all things beauty, movies, and books. So if you're interested in any of those topics, definitely think about subscribing down below. But today I'm going to be looking and playing with this palette, Saga of Freya, and it's from Odens Eye. This is the outer box for the palette. This one is, I'm a little late on this one, but I figured I still wanted to play around with these palettes. I got this one, and then I got the other one. This came out in a collection that's based on Freya, who is, if I'm correct, a Norse goddess. And so I have two of the palettes here, and I'm just going to be playing around with these ones. So both of the palettes have two different chapters. There's chapter 1 and chapter 2. I'm going to be playing with chapter 2 today. And there's also one that they had that kind of like opened like a book. I didn't get that one. I just was interested in getting these two separate ones that were separate. So here's the inside. Very, very pretty. Look at those shades. Gorgeous. So I'm super excited about this. This is just going to be just a really relaxed thing. Just chatting and doing some makeup. So if you're interested in seeing how this palette looks, then just keep on watching. Alright you guys, I did some swatches here really quick just to see where I kind of want to go. They're so pretty. The shades are gorgeous. I really am loving the blues and the orange together. Reminds me a little bit of the Kaleido's sci-fi, one of their sci-fi ones, like electric turquoise or something like that. Definitely giving me the same vibes as that. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go blue with a pop of orange or orange with a pop of blue? I think I might do like the orange up on the upper part here, or maybe I can do both. No, I think I'm gonna do orange here and then a pop of blue on the bottom. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So first off, I'm gonna start with this shade here called White Peach, and I'm gonna just put that into the crease. I'm glad this palette has a little mirror in here. I do love a mirror, although this one, it's not too small. So I'm gonna just place it. My eyes are already primed with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. Definitely is a really nice little peach shade, and I'm using my Refer 01 brush for this. I don't know if I said that or not. Alright, next I'm going to go into this shade called Warmth to just deepen up and warm up the eye. I've been really enjoying my break though, you guys. So that was just a random change of conversation, but yeah, it's been fun to film a lot of videos. I've been pre-filming and filming too much, reviewing too much makeup. But it's been fun. I just love playing with makeup, so it's fun for me. I just really enjoy it. And I've been loving all of the new releases I've been getting. Although I need to slow down with buying stuff for sure. Yeah, that looks really good. That orange is very bright and popping, and I love it. Just putting it all over, and this brush is so soft. It just makes blending so easy. Look how seamless that is, and those colors are not too far off, I feel like, color wise. All right, so that looks great. Okay, I'm gonna go next. I think I want to deepen up with this brown shade. It looks like it's more of like a satiny or matte with shimmer actually, and I'm gonna switch my brush out to something a little more dense. Maybe this here. Yeah, this is a Luxie 209 brush. This brand has some nice brushes. So I'm going to just dip into that brown shade called Cat Hair right here. Has a bit of shimmer in it. Hope it doesn't look weird out here. Okay. It doesn't look like it's going to deepen up the look too much though. Yeah, that shade is not. Let me see if I can build it up. Okay, doesn't look as deep as it does in the pan, so I'm just going to keep building and see if it actually can get that deep. It looks like it's building up on itself nicely, so that's good. Alright, next you guys, I really want to take this shade. It just looks so different. It's like, yeah, I just want to take that shade. I'm going to put some glitter glue down first though, just so that it sticks, and also it'll help with pigmentation and payoff and all that good stuff. So I'm just taking a little bit of the NYX glitter glue onto my finger, and let me see, yeah, I'm going to just spread it onto the areas that I want it to go on. Not had to be precise. Picked up a little too much there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that yeah, it's called Wool Ball. I'm gonna take that and just put a little bit on my, ooh, that's pretty, on my finger. I think, do I want to put that all over the lid, or do I want to use two shimmers? Soft looks really pretty too. Maybe I'll put this in the inner part. Let me see how it looks. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. It has that, this has those kind of like, when I was swatching them, and then yeah, this kind of has that flaky type of formula, you know what I'm saying? Definitely yeah, really nice. And I've tried Oden's eye before. I have some videos of Oden's eye palettes on my channel if you want to check them out. But I've tried their Norns collection, and I have the old Freja palette as well. I got it in a box. So now I just took some of this shade Soft here, and I'm just gonna put that on the rest of the lid and blend those two together. Okay, that looks, that is a poppin' shimmer. That looks nice. I'm just gonna clean up the edges, blend everything together, and then do the rest of my eye off camera and come back for the lower lash line. Alright you guys, here I am back with both lids finished. Let's go ahead and pop into the lower lash line. I want to do some of these tealy blue shades on the lower lash line. Just have like a pop of blue with our orange, so like warm on top, cool on the bottom. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna start with this shade Cat Hair, because it'll just kind of tie in the top and the bottom, and I'm gonna put that onto the outer part of the lower lash line. So I always make the funniest faces when I'm doing my lower lash line. So I'll kind of, yeah, touch those together. And then I'm going to go, I've got this Pract liner brush. I think it'll be good to go and get in that little parts down there. I think I'm going to go with this shade Catnip, which is like a light blue shade. I'm going to just pick that up on the brush and just line. Oop, tap it off a little bit. It's a little powdery. Ooh, that is actually very pigmented. Usually with shades like this, they won't be that pigmented, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll be super powdery or ashy, or, you know, with the pastel, especially on my skin tone, they just won't come out looking like that. But that actually looks really good. And I think I'm going to take just a tiny bit of Bad Temper, which is this deeper one here, and do a similar placement, but just a little lower, so that we still have both colors. That's really pretty. Yeah, you guys let me know, do you guys like looks with a pop of blue? I really enjoy it, and I seen that that's been coming back and being popular. Okay, that looks nice. I think that looks good. I don't want to do too deep down here, but I'm definitely wanting to place the color. That looks nice. Okay, those two shadows really impressed me, the two like blue green shades in here. And then I do want to put a shimmer down there. I really am just interested to see what this looks like. I really want to play with that one. So I'm going to take that. These shades in here are more on the glittery side. So definitely want to use maybe like a glitter glue or spray the brush or something like that. Just that's how I would use them, because you can't get fallout, as well as them you're just being a little bit more messy, you know what I'm saying, to work with. But I sprayed the brush and I went into that shade. What is it called? Cat Star. So let's place that down. Your lower lash line, because you can easily get stuff in your eye. Take your time. That is really, really pretty. Okay, I really like that. I think it looks different. It's fun. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera, and then I will be back with the final look all the way done. All right, you guys, here I am back with the final look. I'm really loving this palette. They curled my hair yesterday. It's so big. Okay, I'm really loving this palette and this look overall. So I used some of my favorite products to finish up. I have mascara on with the Lash Princess Mascara, which is from Essence. Great mascara for $5. So this palette I'm really liking. I really do love the way this look came out. I'm very impressed with how blendable and pigmented the mattes were, and I'm super impressed with the shimmers because I love a very sparkly, glittery, shiny shimmer. Like that's my go-to. I love a really sparkly shimmer, and these do not disappoint. Like all of them are very sparkly, very glittery, and you can have either, I love a good shimmery matte shimmer or a metallic one. These are more on the shimmery glittery side, so if you don't like glittery shimmers, then this would not be for you, I would say. But if you do like a super shiny glittery shimmer, this is it. And I feel like you can get kind of more neutral looks with this palette as well as colorful looks, seeing as you have like some of those like oranges. You can use like this peach shade, like white peach shade, and like maybe this shade. Now this one is not my favorite though, cat hair. I feel like it took a bit to build it up, so that one was a little disappointing, but all the other mattes I used were very pigmented, to the point where you don't even need to super build them up. And this orange warmth is almost like, it looks like a basic orange in the palette, but once you put it on, I mean, it looks bright, but when you put it on, it's almost like neon. So I love that. It's really pretty. So can't wait to play with the other one. When I got this, they did send me a card with this as well, which I thought was really cute. Super beautiful. Everything about the Oden's Eye branding is gorgeous to me, and I'm fascinated with all different kinds of mythology. So it being based on mythology from their their history. I think it's Norse mythology. Would that be correct? Yeah, it is the Swedish brand. So I think that's very fascinating. On here it says Freja is the most elegant goddess in the Norse mythology. So yeah, Norse mythology. Freja is the goddess of love, war, and magic, as well as the goddess of fertility, party, and spring. Her tears dripped into the stone, and the stones went soft, dripped into the mud, and the mud turned into golden sand, dripped into the sea, and the sea turned into transparent amber. Freya rides a golden cart pulled by a cat to bring love and hope to the world. So that's the first paragraph there. I love that. That's beautiful. And no wonder there were so many cat names in here. I was like, why is there so many cat names? That explains a lot. And there is a cat on the front, which is so cute. I love animals, cats and dogs. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this look. I'll tell you guys what I use for the, get out of my frame, for the rest of my face, just in case you're curious. For my foundation, I used the Iman Luxury Concealing Foundation in the shade Clay 1. Under my eyes, I use Kosas their concealer in the shade 07. For powder, I use my Dior Powder No Powder in the shade 4N, as well as I used a little bit of this powder in here from Kaleidos, this fill one for my under eyes, and then I used the Chisel shade for my like bronzer situation today. I have mine in the shade Warm and Medium. Love that. I need to use this more. I haven't used it in a while. For my blush today, I used one of my Tower 28 blushes as a cream blush first, and then I went over it with Kissin' a Frog, which is their blush from ColourPop's Disney collab. And then for brows, I used my Morphe brow pencil in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Gel in clear. And then lastly for lips, I used the Odens Eye Apricot Grill. This one, I don't know if what this formula is called, but it's kind of like a creamy formula. It kind of gives your lips a blotted look. And then I topped it with some gloss. This is from Glam Light in the shade Champurrado. I don't know. Champurrado. I've never heard of that word. Champurrado. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so that's everything, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you got something out of it, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in this palette, I don't know if these are sold out. It is newish, but this is not like, according to YouTube and makeup on YouTube, it's not super newish, but it really literally just came out like not too long ago. So if you're interested in getting this palette, then definitely check out the site. I think it's definitely worth it. I will be doing another video possibly with this one. I think I will. I think the packaging on this is beautiful too. Look at that, gorgeous. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Adios.